So, Aidan girls semi-final. Joined here with today Parker joined with Jordan Dart. Should be a cracker, mate.
Yeah, this will be awesome. Two sides that play each other very regularly in Brisbane, and both sides absolutely stacked with talent. Oh, short ball.
Created some space out there. You certainly can't miss the Moreton Bay girls in their
hot pink.
In their hot pink.
Oh, great touch there, Amelia Chadburn. As I said, both sides absolutely stacked with talent. On the St. Aidan side, I think none other than their big three, I'd say, Amelia Chadburn, Taylor Sykes, Rani Hagan. Those three will dominate this game. And then Moreton Bay, you've got the Nicola sisters, along with Pia Murphy and Ellis Easton. So really good game here to watch. And like we said a bit earlier, could very well be a grand final. But nonetheless, we've got Chancellor and Hamilton girls from New Zealand on the other side that these two want to get through.
Nice touch there. Just running a dummy sweeper there and come the open side.
Chadburn uses her feet.
She was very good in the quarterfinal, mate. Probably their best player on the field. Created a lot of opportunities for her team.
Yeah, and those three just work super well together.
Lily
Neal. The other player for me for St. Aidan's to watch out for is Zara Hagan. Lightning fast. And if you give her any little bit of space, she will take it. So
you see Moreton Bay College here getting the repeat set with an offside penalty. You see what they got to offer on the line. So we've got Lydia McCarthy in the far link there.
Chloe Nicola coming through the middle, releases to her sister Charlie, and we get an offside penalty again. I'd like to see if the first one was inside the 7, but that's the case.
I think they may have been out.
Yep.
Haven't seen a three penalty yet.
Yeah, well defended, St. Aidan's. Oh, we've got offside.
Play through penalty. Play through try.
Chloe Nicola gets us on the board. We'll have a look to see where the feet come from. The key here, though, Dave, is right on the 7 metre, I'd assume.
Yeah, the ball's dumped right on the 7.
Yeah, and Taylor Sykes just one middle. Step off the line.
Yep.
Very well refereed there and in a great position. Anika Tanamu now working with Kaya Hillman, two very solid players as well.
Once again, they look at that far side link. Lydia's a very good defender out there, though. Just coming off representing South Queensland Sharks at MIC in the 18s girls.
That's a strong touch, Charlie Nicola.
Looking to go away from their box here.
And I did happen to catch the quarterfinal from Moreton Bay and the Cathedral College, and that was the best part of their game. Defensively, they were solid.
Ball down. Call here, no? Forward pass. So like any game of touch, the more opportunity you give the opposition to attack the line, the most likely is they're going to...
Forward pass from half.
That's a coach killer. They got their opportunity.
And no doubt you've got Swain Ravelli on the Moreton Bay side and Levi Tanamu and Josh Hillman on the St. Aidan side. And they've seen the referees, Campbell Mulas, one of his pet calls is a forward pass from half, so you have to be deep enough. You have to make sure you're doing the right things because he won't miss many of them. And granted, a lot of them are forward. So
Yep. But both boxes have got very experienced coaching staff, so it's no wonder that there's a high quality game.
Yeah. And Hagan and Sykes working together here. If I'm Sykes, I'm looking just for a normal quickie. She goes a lot to the open side quickie, and Hagan with a good
great
ball.
Line by the winger there, but great touch as well. Moreton Bay girls are up to the challenge there.
So knowing Coach Swain Ravelli, it would be you have to keep your eyes on the ball when Taylor has the ball. So I'd like to see her go to a normal quickie, and they defend that well again, but great touch, assist, and
Yep.
no, we're going to say play on. Link was offside.
So that's 2 play-through tries awarded.
Yeah, and we can see Ella very high up right
Just
now.
short of the
Yeah,
7.
it doesn't get on.
So we're back to 1-all. See what the Moreton Bay girls have got from their tap-off. I'm sure Coach Ravelli will have a tap-off play for them.
Yeah, and it's 2. You can't really get better coaches here at all schools. So you get Swain Ravelli and Josh and Levi.
Well, the previous game we saw, the Australian Men's Opens coach in Phil Guymore.
Oh, great touch, Taylor Sykes. Nicola's with a little bit of backyard footy, getting the ninja play back underneath.
Oh, great ball.
I think that's the part I'd like to see from Moreton Bay. You'll see St. Aidan's go to a lot of static play. Moreton Bay have some really good passes in their team in the Nicola sisters. And some players like Liv Atkins and Pia Murphy that get really good setups for those as well. So Tanamu out of half now.
Penalty here, the middle never making it onside.
Yeah.
And the link actually made the touch, but that middle impeded, or was 4 subbed here.
Oh. Going to get numbers.
Yes, they can.
Kaya Hillman just sees the numbers, goes direct at the line. And those long limbs dive straight over. Now St. Aidan's up by 1.
The Moreton Bay girls, they just didn't react quick enough and push across to cover that. So, what are we, a couple of minutes in now? 5 minutes in?
Yeah, I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes in.
Yep.
Oh, a bit more than that.
A bit more than that.
You know, it's a good game when time's going fast.
Yeah, 2 tries to 1. See if the St. Aidan's girls can get a stop here now.
Good ball, but really well defended.
Yeah, the winger was in and made that touch.
And I was fortunate enough to have Ella Searston in my Southwest Swans team at National Youth Championships last week, and she had one of the best tournaments I've seen her play. So I've seen her play a couple of games this tournament so far, and she's taken that form into it. So she'll be another big player, and they'll get another chance just here.
She's going to have to step up here and try and put one back on the board for the Moreton Bay girls. I'd like to probably see a little bit more depth in the attack from the Moreton Bay girls. They're very, very flat here at the moment.
Oh, I think it was there.
Player down. Not sure what happened there. Maybe just winded.
Yeah, might have just taken a shot to the guts, but she's okay. She's tough. If you're Moreton Bay, I think the key to winning this one is making sure that St. Aidan's don't get to your line, because as you said, if you give teams chances,
oh, there's an error.
Right now, St. Aidan's gifting that to Moreton Bay once again, but
the girls got to take advantage of these opportunities.
yeah,
Here
7 on.
I think they dropped the ball anyway. We'll see.
Pia Murphy now, Lily Neal working together.
So we've seen in a few of these games the footing hasn't been great for some players.
Numbers.
Oh, unlucky.
I think it was good if it held on to, but as you were saying, Dave.
Yeah, the footing on the line down there hasn't been great, so I'd like to see some of these teams run a few more plays against the grain.
Yep.
Perhaps get the players having to change direction in defence and see if that footing holds up.
Oh, really good shoot.
Yeah.
from the winger. As I was saying earlier, the key for Moreton Bay is keep St. Aidan's off your line. When you give players like Hagan and Tanamu, Chadburn, Sykes chances on the line. Oh, intercept.
It's away.
You're
Bringing it back though.
You're not running the field when Zara Hagan's on the field. I can guarantee you that. There would not be a faster player at this tournament across any division. I think she'd have most of the boys covered for speed.
St. Aidan's girl must have called the touch there on the simultaneous intercept. And Moreton Bay girls bring it back and give it some drive out of their box.
And we'll have fresh legs. They had the same group of six on.
Ball down there.
Just make an error. But they had the same group of six on for a long time. So they've fresh legs now, Moreton Bay.
These last few sets, both teams making errors trying to get to their box or to the line. So see which team can start to complete their sets and put a little bit of try line pressure on.
Sykes out of half. Good ball.
Oh, great ball. Great ball. She threw a similar pass in the last game, and when you got players who are going to run holes for you, you got someone who can throw a pass like that.
Yeah, and you just see Rani Hagan just holds her line as soon as the ball's released. She's just punching through a hole, and Taylor Sykes with a great bit of ball play there.
So that takes the St. Aidan's girls to a 2-try advantage, 3-1. As Trish and I were saying before, as long as it doesn't get more than that 2-try difference, you could probably feel like you're still in the game.
Yeah.
So the Moreton Bay girls really need to get one back here. Oh.
Yeah, as you said, 2 tries is okay, but you definitely don't want to let a team like St. Aidan's out by more than that.
No. Still plenty of time left here for the Moreton Bay girls if they can keep their line intact and peg back one and then look for that next one. So the St. Aidan's girls have done really well getting to their box through this game. Like to see the Moreton Bay girls maybe get up and put a little bit more pressure on them on that 3rd and 4th touch there.
Oh, short ball was on if held on to. Yeah, you're right. A bit more pressure. As I said earlier, you can't really give St. Aidan's too many chances, and you get people like Taylor Sykes coming out of half. It needs to be from halfway. It can't be from down near the 7 because you can't make that space up. Chloe Nicola now.
Oh, it's away.
Anika
well covered though. This would
has
be
a lot of foot speed as well and great cover defence.
touch 4, I would say.
They'll find Ella Searston.
Short. Well defended though. This is where the St. Aidan's girl makes their meters on touch 3 and 4.
Yeah, they're really sharp through this area, aren't they?
Yep.
You're going to get
Nice
Taylor
drive,
Sykes out of half, and no doubt he'll go to Hagan again. Yep, there it is.
Yep, same play. Hard to defend.
Very hard to defend.
I
And
think
just watch the line of
winger-
Rani Hagan.
The winger could see it coming, but just still couldn't do enough.
Taylor Sykes just putting it out in front. And those two get a lot of credit, but the credit has to go to Amelia Chadburn to get the setup right as well. And
Well, even the touch before that, getting that momentum into that roll ball
it's the whole
makes
set,
a
isn't it?
huge difference. You get a team going backwards instead of coming forward at you.
yeah. It's super hard to defend, as you said, like as a winger, it's the hardest spot there when people like Taylor Sykes coming out of half throwing balls like that. So
Because she can throw that ball to the winger as well.
yeah, exactly.
Moreton Bay girls got the job ahead of them. Down by 3 now. Trying to...
Great ball, Charlie Nicola.
Nearly need that winger just holding the paint there.
I think for Moreton Bay, they're running a lot of plays at the St. Aidan's links. They've identified that obviously their middles are probably their better defenders, but they also still give up middles in touches. So I'd like to see Charlie Nicola maybe get a 4-on-3 rather than a link sweeper.
Yep.
She's got a great ball herself, so or even just a middle drive for herself to ball play like Taylor Sykes is. But great play.
Great in
Numbers
behind.
back.
Oh.
Don't quite execute the last pass, but
Yep. Well done by the winger there to force the pass. Just a little change up though, coming out of the box.
yeah, they've gone
Different
to the
look.
same thing a few times, and they catch the middle trying to bite and take away that that pass that Taylor Sykes has had. So
You got Moreton Bay going sideways here, which is always tough to make meters. And then we got a static roll ball on the last. So St. Aidan's here now, just have to bench the clock really. They don't have to do anything spectacular. Finish the ball down the other end. Make sure that Moreton Bay have got to go the distance if they're going to score. Back their defence.
yeah, and Moreton Bay on the other side of that, it's 8.5. It's still not out of the question, but you've got to get stops, and they're going to get a 7-on penalty back here.
That's going to help.
You have to get stops. They're getting down the other end, but probably just need to start to look at changing their attack now. And St. Aidan's have been up to the task at what they've thrown so far. So
I'm sure Coach Ravelli is having those conversations over in the box there about seeing what he's seeing in the defensive line. But Moreton Bay turn the ball over now, which isn't going to help their cause at all.
yeah, you can't be letting turnovers like that happen, because now St. Aidan's once again going to get to the 7, and Tanamu and Hillman have worked together super well so far, and comes off the left foot.
Oh, he's got space. Can she find someone? Oh,
Well defended,
well
Lily Neal.
defended. Probably one skill that's not practiced enough.
Yep,
in
once
touch.
we're in goals.
Once you're in goal, like trying to get free or find a play for your teammates.
I would have liked to see a little cut play where the winger comes in and Link goes around the back, or but we all seem to just follow the ball, right? So everyone chases to where it is rather than sitting on the line and moving across it, because that's where you need to score, not 2 metres in goal. So
A bit of space here for Moreton Bay now. They can get some momentum off the back of this. I probably need to score in this set if they're going to have any chance of a comeback. Oh, the short ball was probably on there. Once again,
not too much happening there. St. Aidan's just cruise back. Like you said, clock management is, we're going to get a foot in the ruck, I think.
yep. So you just got to look at the depth here on the St. Aidan's girls. They getting to the box. It's hard for the Moreton Bay girls to shoot up on them.
Yep. Yeah, you're shooting a long way, and if you do, and they can get that check pass off, you get in behind, but you're going to get this group come on once again. Let's see if they go to the same play.
So you got the two same players coming again.
Yep, Hagen's nice and deep again.
Yep, same play.
Oh, we
she
tried
ran
the little
away
pop
from her.
out.
The Moreton Bay girls aren't going to go away. They're going to keep coming to the end, try and hopefully get one more back. And
They definitely won't. They've got too much calibre on their side that have played so much touch. We're going to get a penalty for in the ruck.
So we got the Moreton Bay girls attacking the line here. Little middle play.
Yeah, that's down.
And get one back. Just
And
that
enough time now as well.
Just that bit of momentum into the line.
Yep, Charlie Nicola, smart play, runs into the 7 rather than static, and then gets to the quickie. And I feel a little bit sorry for Taylor Sykes there. Just had to run around someone to get there, but that's okay.
Yep.
But scoreboard pressure now. You got about 4 to play and down by 2. And if you're Moreton Bay, you've got enough people to get those 2 tries. You just have to get a stop here.
Yep. Need the ball back. Moreton Bay girls, so hopefully they can get a stop here. Maybe a direct set might be worth trying, or an away set.
And they've got their defensive side on. You got good job, Lily Neal, Pia Murphy, Chloe Nicola, 2 of the best defenders in this competition. So
there we go. They've
there's
defended.
the first job.
Yep. Let's see if they can get themselves in a position to have a crack on the 5th touch here.
Good first drive. Really good second drive. Have to keep going forward though. Now they release.
And no one there to drive the ball. Lost a little bit of momentum. They're really good on the first 2 touches. Touch 3 wasn't great. Touch 4, no momentum.
Amy Murphy now out of half.
The start of that set was so promising.
It was. They came away first and then tried to shift to the sideline, but didn't have anyone getting off with enough intensity. And now St. Aidan's a little bit clunky, but great touch. Lily
Clock's in their
Searston.
favour though, so there'd be no rush by the St. Aidan's girls. So we're going to see Chadburn probably out of half here.
I think it'll be Hagan, and we'll see if...
Hagan. They're in behind,
this
the middle.
is danger when you get in behind, and Ronnie Hagan out of half, comes off the left foot, short ball.
Try.
And that might just do it with 2.5 to play, up by 3.
That's the ball game there, I would imagine.
Super hard defensively there for Lily Searston. You can't give Ronnie Hagan an outside, and she doesn't do that, but then she comes off the left foot and super sharp.
I think the Link could see it coming, but just couldn't get there in time. So we're probably going to say St. Aidan's are probably going to advance here through to the grand final.
Yeah, and we'll get the winner of the other game as soon as we can. But Chancellor and Hamilton are definitely going to have their work cut out for them.
Great touch.
Zoe Watson with an awesome touch there.
Oh.
And then once again, another great touch.
What are we calling here? Referees talking to each other?
We're just going to say touch and pass, I think.
Yeah. Just asking the player whether she actually made the touch or not. So with just over a minute to go, most likely the St. Aidan's girls will get a full set here, and the Moreton Bay girls may get a couple of touches, but if the St. Aidan's girls manage to clock properly, we've got an intercept.
She'll score this one.
Unfortunately for the Moreton Bay girls, it's probably just a little bit too late with only 36 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and they'll just cruise back out. But as you said, game probably over, but Lily Neal gets herself on side nice and early. Her hips are out.
So it was that same play
and
for Sykes.
Ball just falls in her hands. And, while Moreton Bay will be very disappointed, they got like we spoke about with the Cleveland side in the 18 mix, they've got a very young side with only 2 people leaving. So, you know, for the future, it looks super impressive for them. But congrats to St. Aidan's. They're through to another grand final, looking to go back-to-back in the 18 girls division.